All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Roy Potter. This is an impromptu of the Potter Expositor. I want to welcome you all as you come in. And today is still the 5th of March, 2019. And I need to put this up because I just listened to Dan Bongino's episode this morning, which is episode 929, which he titled Fight Back, Make a Scene. And as of right now, the link to that is not in the description box. I'll have to put it in after this, and I will as soon as we get done here. It'll take a few minutes after I put up this, after this video is done, that I'll have the link in there. But you can find him on YouTube, and you just type in video colon, or rather semicolon, EP period 929 fight back comma make a scene. But I'll get the link in the description box here shortly. But for those of you who like to run ahead, go ahead. Hello everybody as you come in again. As I said, uh, I decided to do this because he's finally good on Dan coming out and calling it like it is. Basically, he's saying if you don't fight back, you're going to lose your country. And when he says fight back, he doesn't mean to go out, and start fights, go out and bear arms, threaten people, things like that. That's not what he's talking about. I want you to go listen to his program. The entire thing is good. He covers a lot of wonderful things. Shows how if we don't stand up, we're going to lose our country, and we're right in that position right now. The left, as I have said, there is an unbridgeable gulf between the leftist Marxist demonic people and the conservative constitutional republic, those who support it. There is this unbridgeable, irreconcilable gulf between good and evil, and everybody's starting to see it. Dan finally admitted today, and I won't give you all the circumstances as to how he came about this, but he had tears in his eyes almost the entire time he was talking. So I want you to go see that. The important thing to know is that how long have I been saying that Trump needs to go on the offensive? A long time. And I think Dan Bongino's statement today in this video, fight back, make a scene, could be sent to Trump. As a matter of fact, I plan on tweeting it to him. Not that he'll necessarily see mine. But the fact is that Trump needs to take this advice. He needs to fight back. He needs to make a scene. He needs to call the left and the leftist Marxists the 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 demons, the murderers, the liars, the thieves, the bearers of false witness, the scum, the dirt of the earth, not the salt of the earth, the dirt, the grime that they are, or any other name that he'd like to call them. Dan talks a little bit about the schism that's developing, and there's going to be this conflict between the left and the right, and it's not going to be just by state. That the left will never leave you alone, and that's true. Their ideology is Saul Alinsky. Do you understand? It's Saul Alinsky. It's Bolshevism. It's statism, communism, authoritarian. They will never leave you alone. The principles of the constitutional republic, and you've heard a lot of leaders talk about this who stood up for the constitutional republic, said, you know, the bottom line is you leave people alone. And unfortunately, our government has been going down a road where they don't do that. And it's been driven by these socialistic, authoritarian, autocratic, tyrannical ideas. We've really gone too far down that road already, but it's primed us, unfortunately, for this socialist, leftist, Marxist takeover of everything. They've crept it up on us incrementally over time, from our universities and our public institutions to our churches to politicians to corporations, everything. We're there. And so Dan Bongino, after he went on this thing this morning or late last night, I forget which it was, on Laura Ingraham, he finally realized that there is no way to deal with these people that they want to make you feel bad. They want to insult you. They want to call you names. Racist. That was one of the big things that got Dan, was being called a racist. He just and calling Donald Trump a racist, which he manifestly is not. It really upset Dan, and he says, you know what? No more civility. They don't want civility, and if you remember, Clinton said that we're not going to be civil until we get power back. Okay, then we need to feed it back to them. He gives Dan Bongino talks about people who've had their MAGA hats ripped off of them. Talked about a situation in Arizona where a high school threw some kids out for wearing MAGA hats, and the parents came and told the principal, "How dare you? How dare you do this? Make America great again? There's something wrong with that? No, you're not going to do this to our children." And they fought back, and that's where we need to be. Fight back on this infanticide. Everything, everything. Don't let them call you names. You know, we have a problem on the right. I'll just say the conservative side, where we're really hard on each other. And Dan talks about this. He talks about the basically the never Trumpers in the Republican Party who attacked the CPAC people for their strong stand, particularly Malkin, um, uh, those kind of folks. I can't really name them all right now. But the people that stood up and said they weren't going to take it anymore, and that we need to fight back. These rhinos, these Republican wishy-washy pussyfooters, think that by not fighting back, they're setting some kind of higher moral ground. That's not really what they're about. They're trying to keep us from reacting and standing up for ourselves. And Dan Bongino says that's wrong. You stand up for yourself. You fight back. You make a scene. So I want you to go look at that. I'm sorry I've already taken 7 minutes of this, but I think it was just that important that I pointed to you, and I will try to get it in the description box below. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no reconciling with the leftists anymore. There isn't any. And they will choose whether to take this to a life and death struggle. It's going to be their choice. I don't want to go there. Dan doesn't want to go there. Nobody in their right mind wants to go there. And if you think that that's a glorious thing to look forward to, you've never seen a bullet fired in anger. Okay? You don't know what you're asking for. However, by the same token, you can't sit back and just be willing to be insulted and verbally abused and physically abused by these people anymore. The only thing they understand is force. And the force I'm talking about is standing up for yourselves and not letting them get away with these things. A lot of people, for instance, call me names. Supposed conservatives on here, I don't know if they are or not. They could just be trolls that are working for the leftist side. Calling I'm a deep stater and that I've been revealed a long time ago and all this. You're the type of person that Dan Bongino's talking about. That you guys are just idiots. You're colonels in the idiot brigade. Okay, you're colonels in the idiot brigade. My reputation, my personal life is none of your frickin' damn business. Okay, but my stand on everything else has been absolutely 100%. Okay, behind the perfect law of liberty. All right. So go watch. Yeah, I know. CPAC blocked Laura Loomer, and there was no reason for that. No reason what they were just trying to kowtow again to the leftist media, particularly CNN. Okay, all right. I'd knock some of these people off if any of my moderators are here. You're free, of course, to knock some of these people off. They're saying some nasty stuff. I can't really do it on my phone. Um, okay, well, that's all I wanted to bring up. That's why I titled this what I did. It is time to fight back. And you little pussyfooters on there that like to accuse people, you better hope I never see you in public. Okay, just so you know. All right, all right. Okay, out for now. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to stand up for the constitutional republic and the principle of MAGA. That doesn't mean that we don't hold President Trump's feet to the fire, as I explained this morning. Okay. All righty. Okay. Again, that's Dan Bongino video semicolon EP period 929. Fight back, make a scene. You really need to go see that. All right. Thanks for everything, everybody. I appreciate it. Michael Cox, you're on my list. I'm going to knock you off of here as soon as I get a chance. Okay. You're a real problem. Um, like I say, if my moderators are there, you're free to knock his little fanny out of here. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's right, Michael. Okay. I think that's enough. Oh, one other thing I wanted to say. You know that there's been this little altercation between Lee Stranahan and Dan Bongino. That's the type of thing that's really sad. And I did a little piece on that a while back, and I want to make sure that I hope those two can get together, put down their hatchets, and realize that they need to be on the same team. I think deep down they know that. But I saw Dan Bongino today on the same program. He mentions Jonathan Weiner, okay, and this whole Russiagate thing, the Ukraine connection and all that. I've never seen him do that before, so he might be sending out an olive branch to Lee Stranahan. He admits that Jonathan Weiner has a big part in all that's been going on behind the scenes to try to implicate Trump in this Russian collusion nonsense and election interference. Okay, so yeah, I know Bongino likes Bush, but that's another deal altogether. I think we're seeing some other things. Dan, I think is all we can all wake up a little more than we are. We can all wake up, and Dan has been trying to be for people who he feels have been strong. Sometimes it takes a few things to wake you up. Even more. We can all be awakened more. Okay, none of us have arrived there yet. If we did, we'd be getting epiphanies, every day, right? Okay, I'll have that link down in the description box in a few minutes. Thanks for coming. I just wanted to point that out for Dan and say kudos on you, Dan Bongino. Hey, man, we're all in the same foxhole. We'll watch your back.